guys, welcome to my channel. I am Ray, creator of Rai's Creation. So I want to get a couple of things out before I do the video on self-healing and shadow work. I know originally when I started this channel, I talked about putting out videos weekly. That has obviously shifted because it's been a couple of weeks since I put out a video. I've been really observing during this time, really since Thanksgiving. I've been taking a step back, refilling my own cup, observing, not absorbing, paying attention to what's going on around me, what I need to connect more to, as well as what I need to disconnect from as I ascend into my divine purpose. As far as my business, I'm going to be shifting a lot in 2021. I'm going to be shifting my tarot readings a little bit. I'm going to be offering more collective readings because it is my time to now provide for the collective as a whole. I've been behind the scenes way too long. I'm also going to be shifting my energy healing business. I do make energy healing products. I also make crystal crowns like the one that I am wearing now. This really opens up my third eye and helps me connect with the divine on a more spiritual, deeper level. So this is one of my babies. Let me see, what else? I am currently doing free readings. If you need a free reading, please reach out to me. The best place to contact me is on Instagram. You can find me on Instagram at Divine Butterfly, and that is DIVINE BUTTAFLI. I am on Facebook, but I'm not really active on Facebook, and I am thinking about deactivating my Facebook before 2021. But if you really want to interact with me, definitely connect with me on Instagram. I've been doing reels on collective spirit messages. That's been a thing of mine lately, and I really enjoy doing it, so I'll be doing more of that. I really want to connect with the collective on a more live one-on-one level, so yes, catch me on Instagram. So I think that's all I have for announcements. We can get into the messages for self-healing and shadow work. To get started, the cards that I'll be using, I'm always going to work with the Heart Tarot Oracle deck when it comes to self-healing and shadow work, because it really is an inner self journey, and the divine, God, whatever you believe in, the highest vibration is love, and anything we can do, anything that we can do and should do, should always lead and follow from the heart. So we will always work with the heart when we're working on self-healing, specifically in shadow work. And also to dive deeper, I am using the Wild Unknown Archetypes. This is one of my faves. I love this Oracle deck because it's just so damn deep, and I love going deep. All right, so let's get into it. So before we get into the messages, when it comes to self-healing and shadow work, as you start this journey, I definitely recommend having a dedicated notebook to journal. I definitely recommend journaling every day. Journaling is extremely self-healing. When you journal, you're able to be completely authentic. Fuck a biased opinion. Like, you're able to fully authentically express yourself. And you're also able to go back and reflect as you ascend and really see within the words that you write, you know, where you were then versus where you are today. It's extremely empowering. Also, if you reflect on your journaling, it helps you notice certain patterns that are healthy and unhealthy. It also helps you understand certain aspects of people, because when I journal, I not only journal about my feelings, I journal about what happens in my daily life, the interactions I have with people, how they affect me, if certain things I said were right or wrong. It's an amazing self-realization, self-acknowledgement, self-awareness experience. So you should always have a journal And you should also have, I recommend a trusted source of guidance, because this journey, it can get dark, especially when you start to really dive within and face those, what I refer to, inner demons that we try to ignore and suppress and repress, that end up coming out in very unhealthy situations the more we ignore it. So definitely have a trusted guided friend, someone who's, you know, already started the journey, so that when you do get to those moments of dark spaces, you have someone that you can turn to that can shed the light and allow you to really reshift your focus and get back to why you're doing this in the first place, okay? All right, so with that being said, with having the journal and, you know, having the trusted friend, and if you don't have a trusted friend right now in your reality, then ask the universe for one. Like, really ask. The universe definitely does answer your prayers, whether it's immediate or a month from now, 90 days from now, when it's really time for you to have that. The divine, the universe, your spirit team, your ancestors, your guides, they work it out. Trust me, they work it out. All right, so with that being said, getting into the messages, from the heart deck, we have observe, okay? We have the destroyer from the archetypes deck, and we have the temple, okay? So right now, for the entire collective earthly being universe, okay? This is a major time for shadow work for everyone. Not only do you have the chaos in the world, with the chaos in the world and certain attachments you have in life, they start to bring up those inner dark shadows, inner dark demons that we truly try to ignore. You know, we always try to, especially in the spiritual community, we talk about the light and, you know, the light within, but you also have to understand and accept that with everything in life, there is duality. So where there's light, there's dark. Where there's progress, there has been some failure. And I definitely think that when you choose to face the darkness and accept and transmute it into a light form for you specifically, as encouragement, as perseverance, as resilience, then that creates so much interpersonal power. When it comes to shadow work, you should definitely have time in your day-to-day exercises to really like step back and think and meditate. You should really listen to the thoughts that come up, because the thoughts that come up let you know what needs healing, like what you really need to work on. And it also validates that what you think you already had figured out, there's a little bit more work that needs to be put into that. So observing, you know, those different voices that you have in your head. You know, you have the, yes, you can do this, you got this. And then you have, but that self-questioning, that self-sabotage. And then you have, you know, your surroundings. You have those that are uplifting you and like, yes, go. And then you have those that are like, no, you need a little bit more training. You need a little bit more knowledge. You need a little bit more learning. Duality, light and dark. You have your light aspects, you have your dark aspects. Now, when it comes to the shadow, you should never just be like, oh, fuck it. You know, that's not my reality. Fuck it. This is me. I'm gonna do me. I'm that bitch. I'm that nigga, like whatever. You should never ignore it, because the shadow is a part of you. You are light and you have dark. Just like when you're happy, you're exerting so much light, so much sun energy, okay? That's star energy. And then when you get mad, you have that dark, you have that devil energy, okay? Because we all have it. I have it, okay? Especially as a Leo, okay? I have it, okay? But I take accountability. I'm aware, and I try to use it as an advantage for me versus a disadvantage. So yes, when it comes to the shadow work and the self-healing, definitely take time, you know, with your journaling, with your day-to-day life. Take time to stop and reflect. Listen to what comes up. Listen to who's encouraging you and disencouraging you. Whoever's disencouraging you, you should really take a step back from, because as you're ascending, not everybody wants to see you win. And a lot of people want to see you stuck. And I feel like some of these I've already said and I'm repeating, but it is what it is. If it's repetitive, then it's a message that's not being heard that needs to be heard. So don't allow that darkness to define you. Understand that it's there, understand it's a part of you, but do not allow it to define you specifically, okay? Allow it to be the match to the fire, okay? The match to light it, okay? With the world being in a fucking economic crisis, specifically money, a lot of people have lost jobs. A lot of people are starting entrepreneurship, and we will have a discussion about entrepreneurship, because I feel like a lot of people don't talk about the grind before you really make it. Of course, like you hear the celebrities, you know, talk about their stories, but fuck the celebrity worship when it comes to us in our own community. You know, the people that make it, they show you the good, but they really don't show you the blood, sweat, and tears that are behind the scenes. But we will have that conversation in the future, okay? But going back to the reading. Destroy any obstacles that are in your way. Destroy any blocks that are in your way, okay? And when I say destroy that, I mean that in my last video, Spirit, the divine, is right here within you. Love is the highest vibration, okay? It's the highest of highs. It ripples through the universe. It is a literal ripple effect, okay? When you do things out of pure love and joy, without expecting anything in return, the response and the attraction that you receive, it's an overwhelming cup of just divine bliss. Like, it really, 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 really is. Like, I love doing shit for free. Like, I really, really do. I really do. Now, I notice that people definitely fucking take advantage, which is why I'm switching some things up in 2021. But when I truly give from the heart, because it's what I love to do, I am very well taken care of by the universe. All of my needs are met. My desires are met as well. My desires may not be met as fast as I would like them to be, but when I say in this very moment, every fucking need that I have is met, and that is because I move from the heart, okay? If I feel like, or questionable, it's not moving from the heart. And if I'm doing it and I'm feeling like that, it's not genuine, and I don't get the response that I want. So do things from the heart. And when I say that, with your thoughts, the way that you speak to yourself, the way that you observe, the way you deal with those unhealthy thoughts, words, subconscious patterns that come up that cause you to self-sabotage and that you allow to defeat you, destroy it. Destroy it. You are the temple, okay? If you have nothing, if you don't have a house, if you don't have a car, if you don't have friends, if you don't have family, you have God, you have the divine. And the divine is right here in your heart. That's self-love, that you can overcome anything. You are the warrior. You are the strength. You are the resilience. You are the passion. You are the overcomer. You're the one breaking the generational trauma, healing the generational trauma, breaking the generational curses, breaking the unhealthy generational patterns. Abundance is your birthright. Lack is not. Release that. On this journey, you will lose a lot of people, because before you start this journey, you attach to things that you want to make you feel whole. But no one else can make you feel whole. It starts within. When you have consistent unhealthy relationships with your partner and you're constantly asking for something that you're constantly not receiving, it's because you're unable to provide it to yourself first. So that's when the shadow work and the self-healing starts. Anything that you require of someone else, and I learned this from Imani the Hood Healer, anything that you require from others, you have to be able to acquire within yourself first. You have to be able to provide it for yourself. Because if you lose it, who do you have? Yourself and the divine and your ancestors, your angels and guides. Don't forget about them. Even though I am by myself in this room, I am surrounded. I am protected. I am provided for. They will never leave me without, because I'm doing the work to make sure that I am taken care of. At the end of the day, I am taking care of myself. And not only am I taking care of myself, I'm using my lessons and my journey to give insight to others. And because I'm choosing to give back and not hoard, the universe is making sure that everything that I want, I'm going to get one way or another. Spirit said the weapons may be formed, but they shall not prosper. And I live by that. I affirm that every day. I'm a living witness every day. I have been homeless. I have slept in my car. There have been times when I literally sabotaged everything around me because I was lost. I was so fucking lost. I had no idea what self-love was, self-healing was. Yes, Spirit brought people along my path that tried to show me, but I kept making excuses. I didn't want to do the work, but I got tired. I got tired of being unsupported. I got tired of being unloved. I got tired of not knowing my worth. I got tired of unhealthy, consistent, fucked up cycles. Like, I fucking got tired. And I chose to surrender. And then I chose to listen. And I chose to change. I chose a different path. I chose to understand my truth. I chose to understand my journey. Now, sitting here, I understand why I had the journey that I had. Because I have so much to share with the world. And I could not share what I need to share if I did not have my journey. If you really don't know what to do, pray. Solitude. Listen. And if you don't want to listen to yourself, listen to those that the divine, okay? Not the darkness, but the divine brings to you, okay? Listen to your body. Listen to your energy. You are an energetic force, okay? You are the heart, you are the sun. Always affirm your reality, even on the dark days. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to cry, okay? It's okay to release. If you can't do anything else but cry, scream, and yell, do that. That shit is healing, okay? It is extremely healing. I myself have cried a fucking river in 2020. And it was such an amazing release. Okay? Focus on the light during the darkness. Understand and accept, yes, darkness is there, it's here. It's a part of duality, but it doesn't have to be your reality. It's not. Every day that you wake up, you choose your reality, okay? And applaud yourself for choosing to keep going despite the struggles. Despite everyone that said you couldn't do it, you can't do it, you'll never do it. Fuck them. Who are you? The amazing thing about this self-healing and shadow work is that you truly define your truth. And once you define your truth and you own and embody and honor it, can't nobody tell you shit. And then when you're really tested to see if you really know your truth, and then you affirm that shit, everything begins to flow as it should. Because the universe always responds to us. If you feel like, no, fuck it, I'm this, I'm that, I'm broke, I ain't gonna get it, that's the universe responded to you. That's your reality that you're creating. Me personally, what I'm affirming throughout a fucking global pandemic is that I'm abundance. It is my divine birthright. While the world is in chaos, life for me flourishes. I am surrounded by a powerful spiritual army. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I am going to live out my divine purpose. I'm going to do what I'm called here to do. I'm about to beam up. I choose to focus on the light. I am. God is my best friend. And I trust God. Because by me having that mustard size seed of faith, all of my needs are taken care of. Doors are opening up for me that I never would have imagined. I would have never imagined doing what I'm doing right now 2 years ago. It wasn't in my reality. But I'm here. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I'm a creative genius. I'm a creative goddess. God specifically chose me. God specifically chose you. You are a star seed. You are connected to the universe. The words that you speak are extremely powerful. what you say to yourself is extremely powerful. What you think about yourself is extremely powerful. Start shaking the room. Fuck an opinion. If you don't have anybody else to turn to, talk to me. I'll be here for you. I am here for you. I am here for the collective. I'm a Life Path 6. This is a part of my divine purpose. And don't try to take advantage of me, but I got you. Okay? Pray. Go within. The earth is your temple. You are the temple. God is in your heart. Tap in. Have faith. Accept miracles. And affirm your reality. I'm going to end this with a prayer. Okay? Divine Spirit, divine angels, divine universe, divine guides, I ask that you bless and touch the collective. For everyone that watches this video, please allow them to know within their heart that they are not alone. Please allow them to know and have the insight that you are within them, that you would never leave nor forsake them. Allow them to have the knowledge that you said that the weapon would form, but it will not prosper. Allow them to see the light. Allow them to see the truth. Allow them to have awareness and discernment, and to truly go within and know who they are, who you designed them to be. Allow them to know that any loss is followed by a gain. Allow them to know that even though we are in a global pandemic, you have the final say-so, and that this is not their reality. God, I ask that you protect the collective. I ask that you guide them. I ask that you open their hearts. I ask that you help them heal their pain. I ask that you bring them their tribe. God, thank you for allowing me to be a vessel for them. Thank you. Gratitude for this exchange. It is so ashe. The world is full of sadness. God bless you. Go within. Honor your truth. I love you. If you need me, message me. Again, please check me out on Instagram at Divine Butterfly. I will put it below. Please check out my website as well. I will link it below. I am having a sale, 22% off of all products until December 31st. Check it out. Starting January 1st, some items will no longer be available. And yes, I love you. God bless you. Happy holidays. I'm here for you if you need me. Bye.